Hey everyone, it's Friday Morning Movie Reviews. I'm Nathan CK.
I'm Louis Angel.
And won't you be our neighbor?
Won't be our neighbor. Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And this is documentary. Didn't know it was going to be a documentary. Thought it was, like you said, it was amazing. This was a great movie, beautiful movie. And I was very surprised. And, you know, with Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, it's a show we all know and love as a child. And when you want to know exactly why he wants to make the show,
what his goals were, what
his ambitions,
struggles he had to get it on the air,
right? And how he grew up as a child.
All of it. Yeah,
you learn all this, and it takes you through all that we said, and we start off in the 60s where television was making its
relatively new,
right, and he wanted to use this as a new platform to reach kids as an educational show. And yeah, it's a great ride. It really is. Yeah.
Fantastic, and this is a beautiful movie.
Yeah.
And the message of it and the heart of it. And you look at a guy like Fred Rogers today, and in your mind, because we live in the era we live in, like, what's wrong with him? What's,
exactly.
I'm weary of that guy. Yeah, that stupid rumor. But the truth is that it's because we're so shocked. Like, oh man, this person's genuine. This person's nice. Yeah. They're good.
Yeah.
For the
and there's
sake
none of that
being
really
good
today. I mean, there is, but it's hard to find. And
that's why this movie, it's a beam of light,
mm-hmm.
of kindness and generosity, a welcome beam of light.
Yeah.
And this is a gem of a movie. It's a beautiful movie. The message was amazing. I cried a couple times watching it, just because it's so positive, and kindness, the power of that. And the relationship he formed with these children is amazing.
Yeah.
And why he was doing it, and what he felt that children they need to know, about divorce or death or racism.
Yeah.
And for a children's show, kindergarten and under, for that guy to be tackling that, it's amazing.
Yeah, it is. And, some parents kind of shy away from that and shield their kids from everything that's going around. But what he kind of said against that was, your kids are basically like you. They're like anyone else.
Their feelings matter just as much.
Exactly. And to kind of include them within your conversations, I would assume they become more knowledgeable and understand certain things and start feeling a little bit more emotion and empathy towards others, and then you can kind of figure out certain reasons. And kids are really smart, so they can figure out
than
things
we give them credit for.
Exactly.
And he never undermined that. He wanted to encourage that.
Right.
And I do wish the documentary is my only complaint for otherwise a fantastic movie. I wish it got into the man a little bit more, but because it is really, Won't You Be My Neighbor? It's the show. They're going to the show a lot. I wish it talked a little bit more about his, relationship with his family, his wife, and his children who are present in the documentary.
But I feel like it touches on that.
It touched on it, but I wanted more.
But I feel like
any good movie is going to leave you wanting more.
Right, but I feel like it would have become possibly a little bit more darker than we expected.
I don't. Where do you get that idea from? I don't think so.
No. I mean, as his relationships with his family members,
maybe darker in that he was suffering from depression later on.
A little bit, but as the characters developed and he was trying to make the characters, he kind of was like, oh well, this person in my family was this character.
This puppet
this
represents
was that.
This. And I wanted to see that.
So it feels like there were some ties to maybe, he didn't like you as much or whatever. But then it shows that he was really kind of shaded as a kid, and he was, very shy, and there were a few things that he could express himself with, and that one was playing piano, and he had fun playing piano and doing stuff like that. But
It
that's
is-
really all we kind of see. And I see your point, but
Yeah, I got
also
the
it's-
sense that when they were talking about his childhood, I think the message he shared is a message he wanted to hear when he was a kid, that you are special,
Right.
you are loved, I like you just the way that you
Mhm.
are. And it's kind of him trying to, I think he wanted to hear that, and that's what he gave
Mm.
to these children. And this is a fantastic movie. Go see this. Don't see Jurassic
Yeah.
Park. Don't see, The Meg. The Meg looks awesome. You should see The Meg. But make sure you see this, because this is
Definitely put this on your.
I think this movie cracks my top 10 of 2018. I think it's going to crack it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 4.5 out of 5 for
4.5.
What Would Be My Neighbor.
I'm gonna top you 4.6.
Well, there you go. You're a... Okay. All right, guys.
All right, guys.
That's our review.
Go see the movie.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, subscribe.